Hi everyone, it's Monica with Scrap Saturday. Just a quick layout share of what I did a couple of weekends ago at a Scrap Saturday at my sister-in-law's house. And I don't know how many layouts I did. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's pretty good, eh? The last time I saw my comments, I know you guys were like, wow. I think I had done like 7 maybe. I'm not sure. Anyhow, so I thought because I cleaned up my craft room and I rearranged everything because I had to unpack from the last 2 times, I put my camera back up because it was knocking my elbow on this side and it was just not feeling good. And you know what I tell you, if my space doesn't feel good, I'm not going to be creative, so I'm not going to be in here doing my stuff. And then recording it, it has to be comfortable for the two of us. So it has to be comfortable for you, but it has to be comfortable for me. So I moved my camera arm back up to this top shelf up here so that I don't bang it, so it's not vibrating and I'm kind of not like crutched in here doing my thing. And I literally just watched like 4 episodes of The View while I tried to clean up my room and purge a little bit. So I thought, since I moved my camera and moved so many things around my room, instead of jumping in and doing first video of a process video, I thought I'd do a layout share. Yes? Good. I hope you're all well. So the first picture I did, and this is using all of the stuff in my stash. So the last time I showed you my layout share when I went to Scrap Saturday, I told you that it was everything and the kitchen sink, right? Glue it, get it down, get it done, boom, we're good. So these layouts reflect that as well. So I'm just going to bring it up real close so you can see all the goodness that I'm showing you. And so yes, I did create some of these tags myself, and I did use a whole afternoon upstairs on my kitchen or dining room table to create even more tags because I love them. It's my signature and I can't live without them, so that's what I did. And my punches and some paint on the background. And that's a photo of myself and my daughter in our basement. And black and white always turns out nice when your photo isn't the best. Like this is my hair cleaning day. My hair from cleaning hair day. No, my hair on cleaning day. Did I already say that? I did. So if this picture was in color, it would have not only competed with the background paper, but I wouldn't have liked it. I don't think I would have scrapbooked it with as much enthusiasm as I did. And I picked up some Dilution spray from Michael's with my coupon. And I got their, I don't know what color this one is, white linen. And in that same, it was like a duo pack. And this one is their After Midnight. And I really liked it. It kind of dries like chalk, like a chalky type ink sort of look to it. And I really liked it. It was really, really good. So yeah, that was the first one. Then I did this one. And I don't know if you remember, we got this jean type material embellishment pack from one of our Scraptastic kits, and I was never able to use it or incorporate it somewhere. So like I said, I was on a roll to literally use what I had in front of me and make it work for me. This is from my local dollar store, and they have like a package of these latte cups. And this is a picture of myself on my way to work in the morning. I just took a selfie for no reason other than because you should always. These are some tags that I layered up on top of each other, and then I put one of my own homemade tags just underneath it, and I love the way it looks. I really love this twine from Michael's. And I know I showed you guys, and it was just in the crochet section, and I've already thrown away that packaging, unfortunately, but if you go back to one of my videos, you can see it. Some more of my own homemade tags, some 6x6 paper from my paper pack, and then of course that delicious white and gold splattering that I think totally made the page. And I really like it. It's a simple layout. There's no journaling. There's a little piece of wood veneer here that I really liked. And that was, it kind of came together really quickly. I didn't really do much for this one, but I really liked it. Of course, I used the back side of this one, and I think I did this layout before I did that layout. And this is a photo of my son, and he was having a not a sleepover. Well, he was sleeping in my bed while my husband was at, I think, a stag party. And I think I remember doing another layout a while back where we had a few. And these photos that I'm doing are my leftover photos. There's the ones that I've put aside and haven't come back to and all that nonsense. So the background here, what I did was use that dilution spray and the smooshing technique. And I had these letters from the dollar store, or these alphas, and what I did was take the packaging of the alphas and flip them to the other side and literally write out words. So I wrote out capture, love this, amaze, photograph. I think I had the word hello, and I'm going to do it again because I've got a few odds and ends now that I've tidied up my room where I've got leftover thickers, but I feel like there's no words that I can spell, and that's sort of a roadblock for me. So it was so quick. I literally came up with these titles. Like the next one I'll show you, it had the amaze and the XOXO. These were actually cues, and I cut the little stems off of them to put the XOXO, and I think it totally helped me to scrapbook that much faster at the crop or at the Scrap Saturdays. I stamped a whole bunch of tags. Like this one I used my I think it's an Amy Tan that I have. If not, it's a Simon Says stamp, and it's a little banner one. And these are all the stamps that I created that I felt, I've used them so much. This one was a Scraptastic one with a punch out that I have, or a die. So I die cut a whole bunch of these circles, and then I embossed and stamped and embossed these Scraptastic ones. And I love it. I love the way it turns out. I have a whole bunch of tags that I pre-cut out, and then these were just little ends and odds, or odds and ends. I can't speak today. See, that's why I needed a test video. And some Project Life cards and tags that I had left over, little stars that I cut out with the leftover paper that I used on the bottom of this, and I love the way it turned out. Another punch on the bottom right here. It's one of the scallop punches, and I love this one. I think it's just so cute. I stamped Let's Stay Inside in Pajamas All Day, again from Scraptastic, and I love it. The only thing I think I'm sort of running out is my flare badges, and I was thinking, like, should I get like a button maker machine? Oh, I think I just might. All right, so this was moving along. I love this new horizontal. I know, work with me, people. I'm sorry. This a horizontal design with my 8.5 by 11. If you have not tried it and you do 8.5 by 11, it will change the way you scrapbook. I love it. It's just a different way of looking at the paper. This one also shows you the deliciousness of that white dilution spray, which I love. Using just little, honestly, bits and pieces. This was the dollar store font or stickers puffy stickers that I found. I think they're similar to like the Felicity Jane looking type puffy stickers that she sends in her kits. I have a little tag that I had made. This one is using my Amy Tan punch that has a little tag, and then I stapled it, and I used a glassine bag from my flare badge. That's how Scraptastic used to send it. And a couple of Project Life cards, cutting out some own, fishtail banners of my own. And I just love the way it looks. And these were the ones that I had created on that day, just sitting at the kitchen table, where I just use little stamps and different colors of inks and embossing just to make my own little embellishments. And I'm really, really loving it. Now, the trick to that, I do believe, is taking a couple of hours on an afternoon where you are literally sitting down and you're making your own little embellishments. Right? So that's part of just, putting on your favorite movie and doing what you need to do. So on the other side, same thing. I think this one is even more amazing than the other side. I don't know why. There's just so much goodness to it. And it was literally one piece of paper and the rest was just hodgepodge. These are photos of my kids last year, not this year, so last year, or maybe even 2 years ago. I think it was last year though. On the first day of school, they were just sitting at the kitchen table and I just kind of made that photo collage. It's literally these two photos just repeated here, and I just love the way that they're looking at each other. My daughter's face is like, why the heck do I have to look at him, Mom? Why do you make me take these photos? And I just love it. I think it's so fun. I believe this is one of those Maggie Holmes frames that I've had for 150 years. This was one of the titles I had put out that I had made, sorry, with the dollar store puffy stickers. Love this. And the rest is like I told you, this is all using my Felicity Jane stamp. This is some of Ali Edward stamps. This is using two-tone ink just to make it look like that on a little banner that I cut out with my die cutting machine. So literally with my Cuttlebug, I was like on a mission. First, I cut out all my shapes and all my tabs that I had with my dies. And then I went on like a stamping spree. All I did was stamp, 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 and stamp, stamp and fold, and then literally had a whole bunch of embellishments. So little things that really make this whole line look good. Some tearing, double-sided paper, some Heidi Shine, and I think it's either teal or mint, I'm not sure. Some more hidden thread here on the bottom, and I love the way that looks. Yeah, so I love it. An old piece of cork. Yeah, you know, I love it. So then I made this one. This one is a single-sided one. Ooh, I want to save the best for last. I have a system. All right, so this one was really, really quick. I used some teal paint in the smushing technique. And I think it's dollar store paint. I don't even think it's, you know, any kind of fanciness. And then some wood veneer, some leftover sticker here. It kind of blends in with the paper, but I like it because in person you can really see it. And then a frame, a circle frame that I cut up. The photo was a little bit busy and I had to cut it down a little bit more, but I really like it. My ampersand punch, and I punched out two and I kind of layered it and then layered another wood veneer one. Some more thread, tag, and a smaller tag that I created. And yeah, there you go. Simple. I haven't done anything on the back, but I think I might kind of use the back side of that. So this was my second last one for the night. My poor daughter, she scrapbooks with us at these events, and she had this piece of paper across from me, and I was eyeing it, and I thought, oh my God, Gabriella, do you mind if Mommy steals that piece of paper from you? Because right when I looked at the paper, I knew what I wanted to do with it, and I love, you know, a wood grain paper. Never mind when it looks like torn, amazing vintage, you know, wallpaper. I was like, oh, I love that. So yes, I stole it from my 13-year-old daughter, and I am not feeling guilty at all. Why? Because I freaking love the way it turned out. So yes, with all the little bits and pieces that were left over from the 12 by 12 sheet, I was able to layer this photo of my husband and myself. And I bought these tassels from my local dollar store, and I tried to get them in like gold and neutral, like whatever this tone is, and I don't have it in front of me to show you the other ones, but I see that that's something that's trendy and I really love. At first I was like, oh no, if it's my thing. Love it. Same thing with that alpha set. I wrote the word smile, tags that I had made, thread, another ampersand. I stamped the word remember on this piece of paper that was the border strip. This one I already had pre-made, some die cuts and stickers from yonder years, feathers that I've cut out like 2 years ago. One of these canvas tags that I just love, a piece of wood veneer from one of my Scraptastic kits, a piece of vellum that has letters, but it had the right color sequence for the whole thing. Love this. That's right. I love it. I love the way it just comes together, and then some gold splattering and a little bit of hidden washi tape just made the whole layout come together so easily, and I just love the tones and the colors of it. Because I think the yellow really matches, and as I see there's a big glob of glue. Matches like the greeny, yellowy tone of the grass. Love it. Last one I did just before we had to pack up, which is the reverse side to the other side of the paper, which still has some, I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if my camera focuses on it or not, but you can see that it still has got all this amazing distress to it. And I've had this cut out from Scraptastic kit, and I don't know who made this, but there was a whole bunch of them and I never knew what to do. So this photo of myself, I actually ruined, and I kind of was trying to rub it off. And then I thought, oh my gosh, I'm not going to go back and print this photo and blah, blah, blah. And of course I wasn't at home, and this is that gold tone tassel that I was talking to you about. So then I put this on top of there and I thought, wow, that's so cool and artsy fartsy, isn't it? It is. I know. I just said artsy fartsy. And I used some more wood grain paper from a 6x6, leftover embellishments or cards, tags from, I think it's the Jen Hadfield collection, a nice feather here, a lot of turquoise paint. I think it's my favorite, the Martha Stewart one that I really, really, really love. It's this one, and it is called Beach Glass, and it just gives me that perfect turquoise that I don't have to mix in with the white and gold splattering. I just love it. And the pre-made tag that I made, and this one too with my Felicity Jane, and even under here, like that one says something sweet because that's the name of her stamp set, and the noted is a Heidi Swapp one. So I just love all the little bits of secret goodness that I find that I put together, and I just love the way it came together. I think, yeah, that's what scrapbooking's supposed to be, right? It's supposed to be something that makes you feel really good. So yeah, I really love the tassels. I love these neutral ones. I think I have to run to my dollar store and get more. I love how much fun I had at my sister-in-law's house, how easy it is when I just tell myself to just do it and have fun doing what I feel like I need to do. And that's literally what I did, guys. I had a blast. And so, yes, I've been missing in action only because there's so much going on and work requires so much of me. I have normal everyday life like all of you do, but I have been crafting. It's just I haven't been able to record it, especially when I'm not at home and, there has to be Wi-Fi and downloading and, uploading issues and using people's internet. Not everybody has, an unlimited supply of things, so I have to be respectful of other people's homes, but I have been having so much fun creating with just what I think is my stash. I haven't done anything Halloweenish. I don't know if I'm going to do a December daily, to be honest. It was so funny. I was on the Inky Quill live stream just watching her that night, literally just relaxing because we had just had such a big, long, busy weekend. It seems every single weekend is jam-packed with amazing family gatherings, and everyone, they were talking amongst themselves, and I have sincerely not ever really finished any. I think I finished 2, maybe 1. And I don't know if I want to start that. I don't want to feel guilty anymore about scrapbooking. I don't want to feel incomplete or, that there's a project lingering that I have to do. I think scrapbooking's changed for me in a sense where I just want to do it. I just want to get it done now. And that's kind of the vibe I have now. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the just get it done. And so, yeah, I don't know. I know it's November something or other. 17, 18. I know December is just around the corner, and I love watching what everyone else does because I'm still so hooked on YouTube and what everyone else is doing and their inspiring videos and all that stuff. So yeah, I hope you're inspired. I hope you're inspired to take your alphas and literally, put down the letters and the titles of the words that you like, right? And then I'm going to show you. This is what I did. This is all of the labels and tags that I pre-stamped that I made. And so I kind of cut them out. I'm going to show you, like I've stamped 2 of them, so this would make 2 tags, but I won't cut them down until I'm actually using it. So that was the first half that I did. And then the other half is like this, where I've used all of my die cutting shapes, I should say, that I really like. And I've made my own pre-embellishments. And I'm already running out of tags. That's how many. I didn't make like 1,000 of them, but I did make a few of them. Some of these have been here from before, so it wasn't the new ones. But, you know, even this one I found this new shape, as you can see. And I used all my small little Amy Tan type stamps or anything that I found. Like this is the Amy Tan one I know for sure, I think. It says you plus me equals we. I don't know how to make it focus. There's no focus. Focus? Focus. No, almost. Ah! Santa's going to bring me a new camera. He is. I know it. Santa's not home right now. He can't hear me. All right. So yeah, that's what I did. I prepared myself. It's like I always told you before, you prepare your recipe so that when you cook your meals, you know they're going to be good. Oh, there's the package. I know, random. Yeah, so these are from my dollar store. And I thought, yes, I can work with these yellow goldy toned tassels in my projects. And you know what? I freaking love them. They're awesome. So that's got to go on my list of things that I need to repurchase because I really like them. And no, I haven't joined a kit club or anything yet because I promised myself I was going to work with what I have and save a whole bunch of money and just have fun and take away all that, you know, competitiveness and, you know, the latest, greatest. No, let me focus on what I can come up with the things that I already own. And I think I'm doing a pretty good job. So I hope you'll join me soon. I hope you're inspired. Get your photos ready, get your stash ready, and let's have fun together. Let's try something, you know, different and new, or maybe, yeah, we're just going to keep with comfortable and cozy for the winter time, right? Don't you love it? I love this new one. Love this. Huh? Is that like reindeer ears? So like a heart with reindeer antlers? Ears. Why did I say ears? Thanks, guys. I'll see you soon.